Yo, what is up, Dokkan doers? Today we are going to talk about the skill orb debacle. And what I mean when I say skill orb debacle, what are we going to do with all of these skill orbs, right? So, first and foremost, I am not by any means to the levels or likes of like a Toon Rami or the Truth or any of these people where they probably have 3,000 plus, if not more, tickets, right? I'm sitting at merely almost 1,000, right? There's nothing to buy. There's nothing to spend these things on. Like, what is Dokkan thinking, right? Like, next month they're gonna refresh this. I'm gonna spend my 15 to 30 different tickets or whatever, and I will literally have enough skill orb tickets to last me until the end of time, right? Probably till the end of Dokkan service. I think we need to figure out a solution, and I feel like our voices need to be heard about this as soon as we have the opportunity. So what's good and what's bad? Let me switch this up real quick. So this off, and let's get this thing on. So okay, so like let's look at the skill orbs, right? So we can say to ourselves, okay, so some of these are like really good, most of them are like absolute crap, right? But I think we need to have something similar to like the same way that once you've reached a certain amount of, you know, doing the dailies and having the old tickets, we can trade in X amount, right? What is that amount? I don't know, right? But maybe it's 10, maybe it's 20, right? So that we have the opportunity to go in and get extra or additional chances on good skill orbs, because the drop rates are horrific to begin with. So as you can see, like the bronze ones, right? Like whatever, maybe great, get an 11 attack stat, get an 11 defense, get a combo at level 8, which I don't even think I've seen one of those, right? Silver's kind of the same situation. 7's the highest, right? We can get, you know, the armor and the additional, or the armor and the dodge. That's pretty much the only useful one. Maybe the attack with the additional, maybe the dodge with the extra attack, right? I don't know. In terms of gold, kind of a similar situation, right? We're fishing for basically these level 8s, and it's defense with additional or dodge. So, okay, you know, cool. There's some really nice equips, but is it an extreme class? Is it a green tech? Is it a, you know, agility? Like, there's too many different skill orbs for us to even like go through and get the right ones for the characters that we want. So is there a way that, you know, Dokkan might be able to let us say, okay, if you have a extreme physical orb that you want to put on Goku or something, maybe you can trade that from extreme to physical and use some of the 1,000 tickets that you have. Or, you know, hear me out, right? Let's say on an average stamina bar, I'm sitting at like rank 1120 or so, and I have about 420 max stamina. So what that means is on a full stamina bar, which, you know, let's say arguably will come back in a day, maybe a little bit longer, maybe shorter, depending upon the time limit. Like, that is 10 times that I could do the Wii Summit. So let's take that 10 times 5, right? 50 times. Like, that's if you use your entire stamina bar 5 days a week, not doing your dailies, not doing everything else, you know, that's what? 50 for the 5 times 10, 50, right? 50 tickets. Maybe that's the cost to be able to purchase one that you want, right? Like, I want a defense and dodge for Goku physical super. Maybe it's 50. Maybe it's a little bit more. I think if it's a little bit more, it's too much. but maybe there's also some way that we can take some of the crappy ones, because I keep getting like, you know, skill ball, super speed, special move, power up level 7, and maybe we can take 10 of those and disenchant them or turn them into coins or more tickets and then buy things, right? There needs to be something done here. I'm probably just ranting, but I feel like we're in a bad spot, right? Like, let's go back to the game here for a second. And let's take a look at after 1,000 runs, right? I have some decent ones, right? But nothing I can really throw on people, right? I've already like juiced up my Daima Goku, so he's got like the red super category equips. Those are nice. Like this one is like kind of a whiff, right? Like crit with attack. I don't know, maybe somebody will come down the road and that'll be useful. I'm debating putting this on Goma, but I'm afraid to take away the armor, but it might make sense, right? So I do have a couple of nice ones, right? This could be cool for Rose, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been using Rose for quite some time right now. Like he is just not in my rotation of characters and teams, right? Like maybe I throw this on one of the easy A characters. Oh wait, just kidding. This one's extreme, right? Like I don't know. Anyway, I would love to hear feedback, thoughts, comments from people. Is it a good idea to be able to trade them? Would a shoppable pick your own be the best way? Is it good to be able to disenchant them perhaps? Or, you know, at least have a gambling system again, right? Like 10 skill tickets, you get a random crappy one that you're never going to use. And maybe every, you know, 10 to 50 that you pull for, you know, 10 times 50, it's quite a lot, right? Like your 500 tickets, maybe you get one good orb. I don't know. Like it's still better than just having 1,000 tickets sitting in your box. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. I would love to hear from people as to what they think, and we'll go from there. GG's, good game, Dokkan Doers. Let's go.